original Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo Entertainment System was such a milestone. I remember, I think it's the first game that I remember after, it's the game that made me want a Nintendo Entertainment System. My cousins had it, and I remember they had it playing on a big screen, which at the time, like on a bed sheet or something like that with a projector. This might be my brain warping the memory, but that's how I remember it. It was during Christmas. We were over there, and they had it playing on a bed sheet being projected on a bed sheet or a big screen or something like that, and it absolutely blew me away. The cartridge, it was the golden cartridge version, and I was hooked. I wanted a Nintendo Entertainment System from that day. I think it took my parents a couple of years to purchase us one for Christmas, but we finally got it, and guess what? Here comes the tragic part. I never got Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I actually didn't play Legend of Zelda until, I think it was A Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance. That's how long it took me to kind of catch up to the series after seeing it and wanting it and needing a Nintendo Entertainment System simply because it was there and it looked like such a fun game. Also in the industry, as we know, they are copycats. They like to find something that's popular and remake it, adjust it, tweak it so that it becomes something that they own, that they can sell themselves. This was especially true, at least I remember it well from when I was younger, that Sega and Nintendo during their console wars, they often copied one another, with Mario and Sonic being the most popular, but there are others that you can point to as well. In 1991, Sega took this idea and they created Golden Axe Warrior. This is without a doubt a shameless, blatant copy of A Legend of Zelda. But here's the thing, it's not just a lazy carbon copy, it is actually a very, very fun, very interesting, very in-depth game. It might even be one of the best 8-bit RPGs you've never played. So today, in this video, I'm going to take a look at why I think that this Brazen Zelda clone is better than the original. Despite the title, don't come in expecting a beat 'em up. You won't find an arcade brawler here. That's something else they would do, is they would take a popular title and remix it into something else. That's what you have here. This is a pure action RPG and a spin-off in name only. You just play that silent hero in the kingdom, running around killing enemies, crawling dungeons. Yeah, it's the hero's journey 101, but again, like I say, they're cliches because they work, and this one 100% does the job. The hook, as with Legend of Zelda, is exploration. You wander around, you kill enemies, you find dungeons. Once you found one of those 10 massive dungeons, they're filled with keys, maps, compasses, sometimes puzzles and traps. If you know Zelda, you know basically what you're supposed to do. But in this game, you have some serious quality of life upgrades. I've said this about a lot of the games that I played on the Sega Master System, is with the expanded palette, the graphics are more vibrant, they're more colorful, they pop a little bit better, more detailed. It's still the 8-bit sprites that you're used to, but they have more depth to them and they have more color to them, and I just think they're more interesting overall than what I see in The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda had that cryptic password system. This one, an actual working battery save and save points. I mean, obviously, better technology comes with later time, but no more writing down obscure passwords. It's a godsend for a game like this. You walk in, you talk to the person, you save your game, you pick up from where you left off. The name of this story is Golden Axe, and fairly early in the game, you get an axe. You can chop down entire trees to find secrets. You can better kill enemies, and plus the axe just looks really dang cool. You get the combats in real time, you use one button to swing your sword, you have a magic meter for any spells. I will say one thing about this game, the learning curve is steep, the sword's hitbox is tiny, and you might actually find yourself accidentally moving and taking some damage that you don't intend to take. You can block the arrows with your shield, but again, you may mistime your move and take some damage that you didn't intend to take because of the small hitbox and the sometimes finicky controls and movements of the game. For me, that did not take away from the enjoyment of the game. It actually made it a little bit more enjoyable because it raised the difficulty factor slightly, and I don't really respond that much to frustrations like that. You also have the color-coded enemies. Green ones are the basics. Blue ones have upgraded attacks, and I did not get around to the red ones in my playtime, but as I often do, I will probably come back and write an update for this video after I've had more time to play. So, should you play Golden Axe Warrior? If you're a fan of the 8-bit Zelda games, absolutely. If you picked it up with one of the collections that they've released over time, sitting right there waiting for you, boot it up, check it out. If you're like me, you will have a blast with it. Sure, it rips off Zelda, but it also updates Zelda. They took a winning formula and they added the things that gamers wished for. Battery saves, better graphics, and an axe that can just mow through trees and enemies. Is it better than Legend of Zelda? I leave it up to you to determine that. I personally think so. I've been playing it for the last couple of weeks since I discovered it. That never happens with Legend of Zelda when I pick it up. I play it and I have fun with it, but I almost ultimately put it down for a different game. That hasn't happened with Golden Axe Warrior. I've been playing it, not non-stop for the last couple of weeks, but whenever I pick up my controller, Golden Axe Warrior is the first game that I go to. Thanks for watching. You can find us if you haven't already at www.twoguysgaming.net. Soon to be slucas.me as I shift my focus to being a solo creator. We have articles there. I've done some funny, I think they're funny little articles about Mario. You'll have to check them out on the website to see what I mean. I also did a deep dive on the Fallout TV show, which just ended, and I'm waiting for season 3 of that. I hope to do more articles in the future, but I'm shifting more to audio and video. Speaking of audio, I have a podcast, Noob's Book Club, that you can listen to. It's about books and my reaction to some of the books that I've read over the past few years. Also on TikTok, that's really the only social media that I use regularly. I use Reddit, but I don't really use it for the purpose of uploading quote-unquote content. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm just getting started with these videos. I have some others that I've done with hidden gems and then deep dives. The Atari 2600, the Nintendo Entertainment System, and now the Sega Master System. Next month I'm doing Intellivision. I also did a video series, or working on a video series, of following in Wade's footsteps from Ready Player One, doing the trials there. And I'm role-playing the Sundial Games calendar as an artificial intelligence archivist team who gives updates. Supposed to be weekly, but it happens as often as I can get around to doing it. I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. We are